Okay, we are recording. Good evening, everyone. My name is Isa Dinerman, and I'm in Prescott, Arizona. And I have been a part of the LifeVantage family for almost 7 years. This August 25th, it's going to be 7 years. I can hardly believe it. Um, not only has this company brought me such an amazing community, like many of you on this call, all of you on this call, it's really helped change my family's life and my life as an entrepreneur and a mom. And just a way to really design the life that I always wanted. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story before we get started. And then I'm going to weave in the product story tonight. And we thought it would be fun to go back to the basics with LifeVantage. There are so many new consultants on this call. So if you are new or you are a guest, welcome, welcome, welcome. And with all the excitement that's happening lately, we thought it would be really beneficial and valuable to everyone to go back to the basics. We have such an exciting story, and there's different components to it. We tell our story, our personal story. We tell the product story, we tell the company story, and we tell the business story. And so I always get excited each time that I am asked to do this. And it might not always be in a Zoom for you. It might be over a cup of coffee with the friends. It might be at a home meeting. It might be calling someone on the phone that you haven't seen in many years. And the more that you become versed in sharing the story, just think of it that way. You're sharing our story. It's really exciting, and it just flows. So we thought we'd go back to those basics tonight. So as I said, welcome everyone. My name's Isa. As I said, I'm in Prescott, Arizona, and I have been a part of LifeVantage for almost 7 years. I am a holistic esthetician. I also teach aerial yoga or anti-gravity fitness. And I've worked in the wellness space. I've just always loved it and woven that into my skincare practice. And I learned about LifeVantage as a business owner, as a brick and mortar owner, about 11 years ago from Marisa Harrelson, who's on this call. She came in to my store as a customer. And at the time, we had just come out with True Science skincare, NRF2 activated skincare. And when she told me about the company and about NRF2 activation, I have to say I was intrigued because I had, as I said, I'd had a journey learning about lots of different facets of wellness, but I also had a lot of health issues at the time, and I was trying to sell my stores. Can anyone relate to that? If you're a business owner and you just get to a point where you are ready for something new, and there was nothing wrong with what I was doing, it was just me that was changing and wanted something different. So I put this information in my back pocket, didn't really act on it at the time, but I got certified to teach aerial yoga, as I said, after I sold my stores, started doing wellness retreats, and mostly in Costa Rica. And it was in Costa Rica that a dear friend of mine was a guest on the retreat that I was leading, and she is a leader in LifeVantage. And I overheard conversations that she was having with other retreat guests in yoga in the morning about an ABC investigative report, about oxidative stress, and about different things. She had an Axio tank top on, and I thought, this seems like what Marisa was trying to show me. And so I reached out to Marisa from Costa Rica through Facebook Messenger 4 years after we first met. And I said, is this what you were showing me? And she said, yes. And I have to tell you, it was the culmination of everything that I was doing in my life. And that was a piece that just came to me. And I thought, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. So I'm really excited. I came home, dove right into the business with the biggest pack that we had at the time. It was called a Platinum Pack. And I hadn't even tried the product yet, but I knew that I needed this in me. I love the business model. And it's just grown into just the greatest joy in my life so far. So that's my story. And I'm going to share my screen for a moment and tell you a little bit more as we go here. So I am what we call an MC3 with LifeVantage, and this is part of our One Person Big Difference team. If you were in San Antonio, you might see yourself in this photo, but we have a lot of fun. We build community, we promote event to event, and we are having fun, making money, and making a difference. Everyone can relate to that that's a part of this family here. So If you have not seen this ABC investigative report yet, please get back to the person that invited you to this webinar or ask your person, your enroller. I need to see that. I need to have that link in my phone. This was monumental for our company. In 2005, John Quinones, Emmy Award-winning journalist, goes into a small biotech company at the University of Colorado, and they were investigating antioxidant therapies. John Quinones goes in, has his level of blood tested on national television, and in 9 days, what happened with his level of oxidative stress in his blood, it reduced dramatically. And it led to several peer-reviewed studies by major universities and institutions. And I'll show you where those all are if you'd like to look into that. But this was amazing. And what if you think about these investigative reports, what could have happened? Could have been a different story if the product didn't work. But it just was the beginning of a lot of excitement around what we have our hands on. I was sharing this actually with someone today, and I said, if you think about it, in 2005, we were so ahead of our time, right? Now we know more about oxidative stress, and people are more aware of it and what it does, the impact it has on our health. But back in 2005, this was all new. So we are pioneers. We were pioneers then. We're still pioneering now this new science. In this ABC investigative report, it was shown that they could not decipher the blood of an 80-year-old from that of a 20-year-old. So that's just phenomenal. And that's on our flagship product, Protandim NRF2. You may have heard of antioxidants. They fight free radicals. But if we are trying to just eat enough antioxidants in a day to combat the free radicals that we are exposed to and that we are just producing naturally, we can't really do it. And so we'd have to eat, 110 cups of blueberries in a day to combat the amount of free radicals that we're creating. We produce these. And with one Protandim pill, we are reducing that. We are fighting free radical damage at a rate of 1 million to 1 per second. So I love this analogy that it's like turning up that dimmer switch. That activating the NRF2 pathway is like turning up the dimmer switch in every light in the house. And that's what happens as we're reducing this toxic burden. So free radical damage, it affects every system of our body. It's not a disease, just like aging is not a disease, but it is at the center of every process. And it affects every major system of the body, as you can see here in this graph. If you'd like to know more specifically or look at our studies, we have 31 peer-reviewed clinical studies. They all live on pubmed.gov. And that you can see on the side there. There are currently over 318,000 studies on oxidative stress. And if you see that aqua colored graph there on the left, they're just growing and growing. And you can also type in Protandim, as I said, and see the specific studies on our branded product on there, which is really unheard of. So why do we have oxidative stress? What causes it? Well, first of all, over 80,000 new chemicals have been introduced into our society since the Industrial Revolution. And I would venture to say that number might be even higher. And as a beauty professional, I said I'm a holistic esthetician. I'm very much into clean beauty. And I have to say I'm just surprised daily at products that are marketed towards us, and there are harmful ingredients in them. So that's just one facet, chemicals that are in our products. We have herbicides, pesticides, bad diet, smoking or alcohol, air pollution, poor sleep, high stress. All of these contribute to oxidative stress. And what happens when it goes unchecked? Chronic fatigue, no energy, brain fog. I hear this all the time, especially with women in my age group, lack of concentration, aches and pains, and so much more. So this is what we have, activating God's pharmacy to combat this process. So Protandim is a blend of 5 plants: turmeric, green tea, ashwagandha, bacopa, and milk thistle. And it is the synergy of those 5 plants in their non-medicinal dosages, non-medicinal amounts that activate that pathway in the body, that NRF2 pathway. So this is quite different than supplementation. This is activation. These are some of the major universities and institutions that have contributed to our peer-reviewed research. We have the American Heart Association. Louisiana State University actually did a study after that ABC aired, utilizing the pill, the Protandim pill, crushing it up and painting it on melanoma lesions. And they gave us 3 studies on melanoma, which were so phenomenal. And they actually repeated those studies a second time because they were so great. The National Institute on Aging, Washington State, all of these are the studies that you can see on PubMed and are from very reputable universities and institutions. Washington State, as we just mentioned, actually said that NRF2 activation may potentially be the most extraordinary therapeutic and preventative breakthrough in the history of medicine. This is phenomenal, and I love sharing that with medical professionals and people who are into biohacking, because those are powerful, powerful words. So our science didn't stop there. We're giving you this quick overview tonight. We're focusing on just a few of our key activation products, but we went into collagen, and 2 years ago in June, we came out with activated collagen. And I can say that I love that collagen now is such a big buzzword. Most people are aware of it. They're either taking it and they're not sure if they're taking the right one, or they have heard of it and maybe they're exploring, but it's a great conversation starter. So the benefits of collagen are so much more than skin deep. And as I said, in the beauty industry for years, we focused on this as a product for hair, skin, and nails. And it is so much more. It is the most abundant protein in our bodies. It's responsible for the quality of our sleep, our mental health, our gut health, the bone strength, overall wound repair, tissue repair, so many things. So True Science Activated Collagen is the world's first activated collagen. It actually won a People's Choice Award at the Stevie Awards. And what makes it different is that it actually activates, replenishes, and maintains. And I'm going to explain that. If you're sharing this with someone and you are questioning, what do I highlight first? Think of that acronym ARM: activates, replenishes, and maintains. The activator in this is red ruby quinoa extract, sustainably sourced, high quality red ruby quinoa, which actually activates the genes that are responsible for producing collagen. So our cells are creating it versus trying to supplement it. It also helps to decrease that MMP9 gene. And what that gene is responsible for is the degradation. So we're getting this up leveling, and we're not constantly dealing with up leveling and then it's degrading. We're getting more of a maintenance here. And this is really, really powerful and quite different. This camera was taken, this is a Vizia camera used in dermatology, and this is a photo from our 8-week study on just the collagen, showing that it increased collagen density 42% in just 8 weeks, and that's phenomenal. The collagen in that week 8 photo is demonstrated by the yellow dots that you see. So if you can imagine, it's like webbing that just tightens up, right? Really exciting. The replenishment factor comes from hydrolyzed marine peptides. We have 10 different types of marine peptides in this, not just 1 or 2 like most collagens, 10. This is sustainably sourced fish, and we say hydrolyzed. This is really important because we're extracting the proteins or the peptides from the fish through basically boiling water, right? So there's no chemicals used in the extraction process, and that is something really important. Shows the product has a lot of integrity. The maintenance aspect is the citrus berry extract. So we have blueberry powder, young pumpkin fruit, which is a Japanese citrus fruit, the acerola berry, which is like a tart cherry, vitamin C and antioxidants. All of these help to maintain through high antioxidant content, and that slows down the breakdown of the existing collagen. So that's where the maintenance comes in. If you've tasted this, you know that it's very good. And I love that I can say to people that our flavor was not chosen from a panel of people trying something out and what pleased people's palate the most. It's because these are the most antioxidant rich fruits, and we know that the benefits are just so many. So no added sugar, no artificial sweeteners, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, all of the things that you do not want to be ingesting, we don't have in there. This collagen actually rates a 0 on the Think Dirty app, which rates the toxicity of products on that scale of 0 to 10. We're in that zero, so completely clean product. So if you know people that are saying, I use a powdered collagen, most are putting it in their coffee or their smoothies. Well, what we know is that powdered collagens, we can only absorb between 10 to 30% at best. Our gut can't break it down into small enough molecules to fully absorb it. I've talked to many women that tried powdered collagen and they'd say, I got bloated. I don't think collagen works for me. And I say, no. Oftentimes we get bloated because we're trying to break it down. It can cause a bit of inflammation in the gut. And this is just quite different when we're doing liquid, where we have a 90% or higher absorption rate. And then there's that activation aspect. So we're turning on those genes. So the results from that 8-week study of just the collagen were so amazing, 42% increase in collagen density in 8 weeks. And we were seeing these amazing photos before and afters, which I'm going to share some with you. But it was the stories that we were hearing from people as well about joint health and recovery from workouts and hormones and sleep quality, all of these different things. That the company actually did a study on the combination of activating our NRF2 pathway with Protandim NRF2 and the activated collagen. And what that combination showed was an increase in collagen density of 100% in 8 weeks. Isn't that phenomenal? This study is located on your website under Stacks and Bundles at the bottom of that Healthy Glow Stack page. This is phenomenal for a total health product. I say to people, this is not a vanity product. This is not a beauty product. Yes, it's going to help you in all of those areas, but this is a total wellness product. So let's take a look at some of these before and after photos that are so fun to look at. People love to see something as well as feel it. But take a look at the whites of the eyes on all of these people in their photos, the texture of the skin, the pigment in the skin, the tightening as well. This is one of my favorite transformations. 5 months. I don't know of any treatments that I can do in my treatment room that in 5 months we're going to have this dramatic of an effect. This is where we have to address aging from the inside out approach, the cellular approach. A lot of tightening in the neck. Again, imagine my hands where I was showing you. It's just kind of tightening everything up. We're seeing a lot of improvements in the tissue under the chin. This is around the eyes, legs, all of this. As I said, the health of the eyes as well. You can really see there's such a window into what's happening in the body. So there's many of these photos that we can direct you to where those are located. But if these results are happening on the outside, can you just imagine what is happening on the inside? As I said, take a look at that study at the bottom of that Healthy Glow Stack page. And we didn't stop there with our skincare. As I said, when that ABC report aired and Louisiana State University did those studies that came back as showing great improvement with melanoma lesions. They came back to the company and said, you need to put this into a skincare line. So we had our True Science skincare and we've all loved it. And what we've done in the last couple of months is up-leveled this. We have just taken the science that we know has only gotten better and better and just added and tweaked. These products are the same that you've always loved, but they are enhanced. So we've got a simple 5-minute regimen, results that you feel immediately. People want to feel things. They want to feel, and then they feel that the benefit is greater. And this is just an up-leveled approach to healthy aging with these simple products. We have this 15-minute challenge as well. My slide just went there, where you can try these products. And I have seen some photos in our customer page this week that have just been, they just make me so happy to see that from skincare, from topical products, we can see such dramatic difference. But if you're activating your cells on the inside, this is your topical companion. This is your component of NRF2 activation. To use topically. So we went from that one product, Protandim NRF2, to now this is our family of products. We have a few micronutrient products, a few supplements. We have a probiotic, an omega. Daily Wellness is one of my absolute favorite products. It's a powdered blend of vitamin C, D, zinc, elderberry, and a fermented yeast. Amazing. A few products for healthy weight management. Nootropics for the brain, Axio is one of our favorite top products, hair care, and then the skincare that I just mentioned, and that collagen. So you can see that we're about inside out approach, cellular health to the outside, what we're applying topically. So if you're seeing some of these products, I just wanted to add quickly that there are a few really exciting promotions with Mother's Day where you can have that activation stack, which is 30-day supply of collagen, Nerf 2, and the True Renew, which is our plant-based retinol alternative, and get the free scalp serum, which is amazing. The scalp serum, and also this month, so through tomorrow, that free AM product, the micronutrients that we take in the morning. And next month, that free product will shift, but that's what you're getting this month. And that is exciting. It's about $100 savings that you're getting there, or gift that you're getting between the scalp serum and the AM. We have this for the US, and Canada is over on the right. So if you're looking at these products and you're thinking, I'm interested in activation, and you want to know more, maybe you're searching for something, maybe you are, wanting a community, maybe you're looking for better health for yourself, maybe you're looking to improve your finances. We have all of that here. So we have a perfect blend here, no assets, no physical assets. We have the product in our home here that we use, and I love that. We have no overhead, no employees. We can work from anywhere. This is a global opportunity. We're in 26 countries, and it's something that we can do anywhere that we have Wi-Fi. So we're a debt-free company. LifeVantage actually rang the closing bell on the NASDAQ twice. The first time was that February of 2020, right before the world changed. And then the second time here was just last summer. So exciting. And we travel, we earn trips, all of which are a direct result of helping people and sharing our products. And to see how far you can take this, you can see our income disclosure statement at the bottom of your LifeVantage site, at the very bottom. And if you look at this page and you think, I'm going to look on that far column and see what would make a difference for me. For some people, an extra $500, $200 might make a big difference in their lives monthly. And we can show you a proven system, a simple system of sharing of how to do that. And if you look into the middle ranges there, those executive ranks, that's life-changing money for all of us, I would say. And it's a beautiful way to just weave into what you're doing in your daily life. Weave this in, because one thing that we all have in common is our health and our desire to improve it and optimize it. So how would you get started? We have some different packs, and right now through month end, if you have not used them, there are some codes where you can have an additional savings off of your pack, or to share with someone that you're enrolling. So what we do is we pick a pack. The packs are all product, and they are discounted, which is amazing. So you pick a pack, and then we pick a stack, which is going to be our monthly subscription. But I love that we can look at this and say, as I've learned about these products, I am interested in skincare. I definitely am interested in collagen and Nerf 2. And you can go and find that stack that suits you best. Those are one-time purchases. And then our monthly purchase, if you're going to stay on the products, which you would want to, you can pick what we call a stack. And we have several different new stacks now that the skincare has been enhanced. I love these new stacks that we have. There's something for everyone here. Lots of different budgets that you can look at of what you're looking for. So that's what we do. We have fun, we make money, and we make a difference. And our company is called LifeVantage. We are having so much fun sharing this opportunity. And if anyone has anything that they would like to pop into the chat, please do. But thank you so much for listening tonight. Anything anyone would like to add? Thank you, Tanya. Feel free to unmute yourself. Thank you. So just remember, friends, have your ABC report in your notes on your phone. Share that with people. Don't think it's old. Don't think people are going to think it's silly. It's how we set it up, and just say, this is so exciting. Take a look at what was going on in 2005, and then knowing where we are now and how far we have come. So activation is special. Know that we have something special, and people are eager to learn. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Great job, Isa.
Thank you, Sean.